All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to day 6 on our Activate and Elevate challenge. Only one more day talking about movement, and I'm very excited to bridge this gap from here. And then what we're going to start on let me see, today's Friday. What we're going to start on Sunday, which will be our second time going through the mindset reset. So, if we've learned anything over the last 26 days, I can't count, is that what goes on up here is not only the catalyst to anything that we want to do here, but it creates the goal of training this part of our body, our mind, is that we want to do our best to create a conducive environment internally that will eventually change us externally, right? I think somehow we might have this idea that we change from the outside in. We apply stimulus and that makes our muscles change, and we apply, but which is true to an extent. But the most important part is the catalyst and the initiation of all that activity that's going to change our body consistently has to begin up in our noggin, right? So today we're going to delve into the powerful connection between your mindset and your physical activity. How your mental approach can impact your ability to stay consistent with your movement practice cannot be underestimated, right? It's one of these things, and I've spoke about it before at length with clients, is that in the beginning, right? In the beginning, like, we need to, even though I'm a movement expert and I'm big on training our bodies how to move the right way, I can acknowledge over the last 2 decades that one of the most important things that you can do, or the most important mindset you can adopt when you're trying to begin a workout routine or stay consistent with a workout routine, is that I am just someone who trains 4 to 5 days a week, right? If you can accept that identity, at first, now there's an asterisk next to that at first, it matters very little what we do, just that we adopt this attitude that I am someone that works out. I am someone that works out. I am someone that works out consistently 4 to 5 times a day. If that becomes a non-negotiable, then we can move forward from there. Then we can nitpick and we can make sure we're training correctly and we're hitting everything correctly. But first, we've got to come to this mindset, right? So that's my tangent, my spiel. I could go on talking about it. But when you frame movement, let me hop on and show you guys I think you like it when I share the screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about, even though we all have that. Share screen is not popping up anywhere. Oh, there it is. It's the green button, Rob. I've only done this 1,000 times, right? All right, here we go. Day 6. Read all that or talked about all that pretty much. So framing movement as something that you get to do, and this is a big deal right here too. A lot of people consistently talk to me, and I got to work out, I have to work out, I have to work out, I have to work out. It goes to that, how we're programming our brain to think about training and working out. If we simply change that I have to I get to, it opens up a whole new bag of possibilities, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to frame movement or exercise as something that we get to do. We're privileged because of it, rather than something you have to do. It's going to it's going to transform your relation with exercise. And it helps maintain this positive mindset as you approach all your workouts and stuff. So the takeaway from today, right? I'm already ranting in this whole thing, so I'm already minutes in, is mindset truly matters. A strong mental game is going to help you stay motivated, persistent, even when physical work feels challenging. Now, if you're reading this stuff and you're like, I have no idea how to do this, the coolest thing in the world is I created a resource that will help you change your mindset that we already worked on for 7 straight days. You can grab that Mindset Matters book. You can look into the, reframing negative thoughts, which is a big part of it. I think learning how to identify when a negative thought pops up, how to reframe it. I put a video together about it. I've got a manual that trains you how to do it. We can revisit that and we can apply it to anything that we want to change our mindset on, right? So a resilient mind is going to help you push through difficult moments and stay consistent even when motivation wanes. So here's our action steps. Today, if you haven't already, if you don't already consistently do it, I want you to set a positive intention before starting your workout, right? Instead of going into the workout a little scared, I want you to go into the WOD, or the workout of the day. Sorry, I'm throwing my CrossFit language at you. I want you to go in and say, you know what, I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. I want you to go into the workout and be like, you know what, I am going to get the best I can out of my body. I'm going to move well, and it's going to feel amazing when I'm done, right? Instead of letting go of some of that fear. That's the set a positive intention. Track your mindset, right? Reflect on how you feel before the workout, on how you feel after the workout, and think about what, it's going to get a little out there. Think about the gift of having movement and what that brings to your life, right? If you're someone who can jump, and you're someone who can run, and you're someone who can, lift these things, and and your body moves well, or it's learning to move well, you have that capability to be there, even if you're not, quote, in shape yet, right? One of the hardest things that ever happened to me when I was 18, I hurt myself jumping out of an airplane in the Army, and for 3 months I was on crutches. And it was the first time in my life I'd ever been injured for any extended period of time. And the things that I took for granted, like sitting up out of bed, like standing while I was showering, like running. I can remember walking on crutches one day to the chow hall, and it was just this weird. These two soldiers brushed by me real quick in a hurry to go somewhere, and they were running super fast, but they were jogging. And the amount of, I don't know if jealousy is the right word, but I couldn't believe that I could not do that anymore. Now I knew I was healing. I was going to get back to that point, but man, the amount of times I took movement for granted before that happened to me, never again. I mean, a lot of ways that injury may have set me somewhat on this path of helping people become better movers, right? So we're going to practice gratitude also, right? This is number 2, tracking your mindset leaks right into number 3, which is write down 3 things you're grateful about your body and its ability to move. And you need to dig into this. Find something that makes your heart go, thank God I can do this, right? I'm fortunate enough that I train this gentleman, his name's Adam, who's he was a Paralympic hockey player. He's trying to become a skier. Great kid. He's about 15 years younger than me. And this guy's attitude is amazing. He comes in here, he cannot walk well. He has no feeling from his knees down. But man, when I put him through workouts, he pushes himself, he drives on. And to be perfectly honest, I think he inspires me more than I get him to work hard. Like, I'm like, yes, if Adam can come in here day in, day out, and Adam can go through these workouts, what excuse do I have, right? So I'm grateful that I have the full faculties of my body, but man, I can learn a lot from Adam's attitude. And I think all of us can. I think we can all work that. So good luck to you guys. Kick ass on day 6. See you tomorrow morning for day 7, right?